Welcome everybody to a brand new episode of That's a Wrap, riding solo once again to bring you my review of the latest installment in the DC Extended Universe, Suicide Squad. That's right, the time has finally come. Suicide Squad is coming to theaters this Friday. I got to see it tonight from a special press screening via Warner Bros. Canada, and it's going to be interesting to talk about. One thing I want to mention, as you know, I'm running solo today on the set. My brother is not here. He did not get to see Suicide Squad tonight, and I think he hates me for it. All right, we haven't talked. We might not be talking for another 24 hours. He's unfriended me on Facebook. He's blocked me on MySpace, and he's taken me out of his five. He's gone to complete extremes. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, he couldn't come to the screening tonight, but we are going to be seeing it tomorrow, and you'll be seeing another review for Suicide Squad tomorrow that will be completely spoiler-filled. That's right, tonight's review is going to be a spoiler-free review, so be sure to stay tuned to this video. I won't be spoiling anything from Suicide Squad. It's just going to be my general thoughts on the film, followed by my score out of 10. And let's just get right into it. I want to start off with the positives of Suicide Squad. And the biggest positive to Suicide Squad that you're probably even going to hear from some of the negative reviews is the characters. The characters in Suicide Squad are awesome. They've got so much charisma, and you just fall in love with this team, and they feel like a family. They feel like a group that has been stuck together for so long. And that's in part from the actors and how much camaraderie they've had on set from the filming of Suicide Squad. It seems like Will Smith, Margot Robbie, Jay Hernandez, all these guys had so much fun on the set of Suicide Squad, and you can see it shine in the film. They all work together and bounce off each other very well. They're funny, they're witty, and when the moments get serious, you feel this sense of connection between all the characters. So yeah, they're great. Will Smith as Deadshot really shines in this movie. Of course, he's most known as the leader, I guess you could say, of the Suicide Squad. And if you wanted Will Smith to go all out Will Smith, you get it here in Suicide Squad. He is awesome. It's so great to see him in an actual DC comic book role, and he was definitely a shining part of Suicide Squad. Another member that you're going to hear a lot about in Suicide Squad is Harley Quinn, played by Margot Robbie. She does really well as well. She's good in the movie, she's funny, her character is great, and of course she's a complete wild card. She's absolutely insane, and in some moments of the movie, that comes right out of her character, and it's good. It comes out in the right moments. Paul Dini, the creator of Harley Quinn, gave her his stamp of approval, rightfully so. Margot Robbie does a great job as Harley Quinn, and one of the most talked about performances, I'm going to say, for Suicide Squad is, of course, Jared Leto's Joker. Now, what do I got to say about him? He's pretty unsettling. Now, there's some moments where it's really weird, and I almost couldn't catch what he was saying, but he's unsettling. His presence in a room, it makes your skin crawl. It's so good. Jared Leto does an awesome job as the Joker. I'm not really going to compare him to Heath Ledger's Joker or Jack Nicholson's Joker. It is a very new, different interpretation where he's kind of like this mobster, this gangster, but he's still got that personality that the Joker carries in the comics. So yeah, Jared Leto does a great job. He's not in it a lot. Don't expect this whole movie from the opening credits to the end to be filled nonstop with the Joker. He's not a cameo, but he's in the movie just enough where you get a good taste and want more. And that's the main thing I'm taking away from Jared Leto's Joker, is that I want to see more of his performance, hopefully down the line in a solo Batman movie, directed, of course, by none other than Batman himself, Ben Affleck. Now, I've gotten some of my positives out of the way. Overall, great characters. The action is pretty damn good. I mean, some of it is a little but we're going to get to that now in my negatives. Now, here's the thing. Suicide Squad opens, and it's fantastic. It's this really quick-paced introduction to all the characters of the Suicide Squad. And then it gets even better. There's this action and all the characters coming together. You feel the camaraderie, just like I said. And then in the third act, it really started to lose me. It was like, whoa, what is happening? The action starts getting completely crazy. Some of the moments is like, what is happening? I was really confused. almost kind of starting to lose my interest, and that's really unfortunate because, like I said, the first 2 acts of Suicide Squad are great. Like, there's lots of awesome moments to be had in those first 2 acts, but the third act really starts to fall apart. The villain of the movie, who I won't spoil for you guys here, is like non-existent. Honestly, you don't feel any threat from the villain whatsoever. You don't feel any intimidation whatsoever, and that's kind of in part from the acting towards the third act, because it seems like none of the characters in the movie are threatened by the villain at all, and that's not a good job. You want to feel like the villain of the movie going up against the Suicide Squad, where they got a human crocodile, a girl with a sword that traps souls in it, some guy who shoots fires out of his hands. You want that villain to feel like they can take down those people, and I didn't feel that from the villain in this movie, and that's unfortunate. But that's not to say that the first 2 acts of the film are really, really great, and that's not to say that even by the end of the film, the characters are still awesome, and I want to see more from them in the future. Suicide Squad is a good time. I'd highly suggest you go check it out in the theater. For me, I think this is a step forward from Batman v Superman, and DC is slowly but surely heading in the right direction. I'm going to give Suicide Squad out of 10 a 7.5, and that is my review for Suicide Squad. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you've seen Suicide Squad, let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. I'm CaboosXBL. Please don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and like me on Facebook. Those links are in the description. Drop a like if you enjoyed, leave a comment if you have an opinion, and subscribe if you're new. See you guys later.